Hello and welcome to another video. I'm not going to do the things and stuff intro because this isn't a video where I talk about things and stuff. Or at least one that I'll consider that. I consider this a video I'm randomly uploading. Man, I wonder how cool these meta jokes are. Okay, but like seriously though, hello. This basically was supposed to be a part of the intro to the fourth intro compilation. Sadly, a lot of stuff has happened lately. That I can't really do that. Basically, I was going to talk to you about how ironic that this month has been pretty not good for me, or at least definitely not as good as like other months that I've done YouTube in. So I decided to make a new video just to talk about that. So that's nice. Of course, I want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to make this some kind of pity party where it's all like, you need to feel bad for me because I had a bad month. No, that's not really the purpose of this video. I just want to tell you about what the hell's going on. And of course, again, this isn't supposed to be like a video. And again, I do live a pretty well-off life. I don't live in squalor. I don't live in, like, third world country, you know, that kind of stuff. I know that my problems mean fucking nothing compared to literally everyone else. So, again, don't give me any sympathy for this video. Alright? I'm looking at you. But yeah. And I'm also going to talk about the most petty shit first, and move on to the stuff that actually is like, you know, kind of out of my control and or bad. So yeah. So first thing I want to talk about is that, well, 20 minutes ago, stubbed my toe. It really hurt. How am I gonna live? I just fucking don't know. Okay, now that we got that joke out of the way, let's actually move on to the first thing I want to talk about. YouTube. You know, the thing that's kind of in my possession. I say kind of for a reason. Because, YouTube is very weird, okay? It's very fluctuating, and it's just strange. And I wanted to talk about this first because, well, that's how the video is structured, okay? Again, this is the most petty shit first, and then I move on to the stuff that is mostly out of my control. And of course, videos are in my control for the most part. I say for the most part because I can't force anyone to watch a video, and not only that, I also don't really want to demonize even the people that, like, or just, like, annoy the people that have actually watched all my videos for just this month, because I just realized that with me doing like 3 videos a day, that's like 90 videos for the entire month. That is a lot. That is a lot. So, I'm sorry for spamming, I guess. If that's what you want me to say. I don't know. But people voted for the 3 clips. They're like 30 seconds long. I don't know. I feel sorry if you if you have the bell ring. But yeah, I mainly want to talk about the other videos, though, the Wednesday videos. And I mainly want to talk about the Persona 4 video, because that was the video that I think surprised me the most. That and I guess the Hollow Knight video, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But for the Persona 4 video, I kind of had a similar approach to that video as I have with the other videos where I talked about like a specific game. Like, you know, the Peppa Pig video, the Race with Ryan video. I had like a specific way, and I tackled it kind of the same way. And for some reason, that video was really bad view-wise. I don't really understand exactly, because like the Minecraft story mode video is about like 100 something views, and which is like up here, okay? And then here's Persona 4 video. It's down here on the floor. You can see me still. But trust me, it goes lower than that. But yeah, I don't know. For like a kind of dead Minecraft game, and then Persona 4, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I was kind of desperate, honestly, to make that video actually work. Especially after everything I've seen about it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I only played like the first hour. Maybe it's the way I marketed it. Maybe it's the title. I don't know. It's kind of the shitty thing about, like, you know, not receiving much as a smaller content creator. And again, I'm not here to try and sway you to be all like, please like, subscribe, and comment on every single video I make. Because I don't do that, and I really hate it when people are like, please subscribe, only 2% of people are actually subscribed. And it's like, yeah, okay, I'm actually fucking subscribed. What do you want me to do? I guess same thing also with, like, merchandise and, like, donating on Patreon and all that crap. Which is why I won't be doing that. But, like, even so, I do kind of feel bad that that video actually kind of just died. I didn't really understand because I marketed it the same way as I did the other videos, and it got less views. I don't know why. Then I did the Nintendo Direct reaction, and I'm assuming that a lot of my viewers aren't awake at 6 in the morning. Because, like, those are typically, like, the videos that kind of have some of the lower view counts, unless people are watching it later in the day, of course. But the Switch reaction got a little bit more than the Persona 4 video, but that's kind of obvious because even some of the clips were able to get bigger than that, and that's kind of weird, okay? I know I post just the random 30-second clips just randomly, and sometimes they do like decent numbers. Like for instance, the Vengeance clip, one where I basically hacked my team in order to basically kill Chica's Magic Rainbow in like a couple hits or whatever. That video is like near like the top of of all the videos that I've done, even like almost surpassing the 50 sub video, which is surprising to me. And it really is just really strange, especially considering like the edited content takes me like hours to do, and just sometimes like days and all that. And then this video that I was just kind of like, oh, okay, here's like a clip of me like destroying Chica's Magic Rainbow because I couldn't be bothered with getting the extra characters. I just threw that, and it's just all like, hey, 200 views. And yeah, I know that 200 views isn't much on YouTube, that too. But with like, what, my average video is like 8 views. Well, that's still 2 more than that's twice the amount of views that I got when I did that crap on Twitter, so something, I guess. And videos actually do get viral, wow. But yeah, I don't really think I have much else to say about that, about YouTube, except that I guess I am pretty happy about the Hollow Knight video, and how that video is basically trudging along, because that video has got like 100-something views currently. The first like couple hours, it was like doing about the same, if not a little bit better than the Persona 4 video, and I was a little worried, but now that it's reached over like 100 views, it's like, oh, cool. I haven't really marketed the video as heavily as the Persona 4 video, because when Persona 4 got trending on Twitter, I actually did try and redo that one, and I don't think I got any new people to watch that video, if at all. I don't know. But as for the other video, I put like a thing on YouTube, a premiere on YouTube, and then I have like a Twitter thing. I posted that, and then I just put it on my True Achievements page, which I don't know how many people actually come from True Achievements, but it's gotta be some, because I think that was the reason until I actually got like over 100 views or something like that. At least that's what I think. I'm not too sure. But yeah. It's just, I don't know. I'm just kind of disappointed in that video because I thought I did a pretty decent job in that video. All the stuff that I put in there. I don't know though. But yeah, let's transition away from that. And let's actually talk about some other stuff now. It's only been like, what, is it like 9 minutes in? Yeah. Let's talk about other stuff now. And that other stuff being video games. Yay! This has been kind of more of a constant as of late than a specific problem with this month. But this month definitely had 2 releases that I was really, really pissed off on. And no, it was kind of relating to the Switch Direct thing. Where the first one is Octopath 2. Now, as I said, and as you probably saw in the direct reveal, I was incredibly happy that Octopath is getting a sequel. And I kind of still am, because Octopath kind of does have some kinks to iron out. But otherwise, I think it's actually a pretty decent game. And then they decided to do something amazing. Because Nintendo Switch, sure. The Steam Store, okay. The PS4, PS5, alright, cool, whatever. The Epic Store, yeah, sure, why not? But guess what? Guess which one I play? Here's Xbox. Here's the other 4. Kind of a problem, eh? I mean, just like, come on. And then sometimes I also buy Steam games, and I basically buy those because, hey, they're not on Xbox. They're not coming to Xbox anytime soon. This is like a, what, how old is this game again? So, it's not really going to be released on Xbox. And that's what I thought for Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. And then it got a remastered on Xbox just randomly. I don't even think that there had any build-up before that. And, yeah, now I can't take that back. I can't take that purchase I've made on Steam back because I made it more than 2 months ago. Meaning I'd have to buy the game all over again, all $50. It's like, wow, no. And same with other games like Pac-World and Klonoa. It's just like, I wanted to play them, but like I can't really do that. Same thing with games like Hellpie. I wanted to play that game. That game looks pretty freaking fun. It looks kind of like a hellish Hat in Time in that kind of a sense. You know, stuff like that. It's just like, I can't play it because I don't really have the money to spend right now. So, yeah. Granted, I have like, what, over 300 something games that I'm supposed to play instead. Like, I've completed 80 of them, but I have like, what, 360 something? Ain't that amazing? So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, so let's talk about the next part. The next part, talking about stuff that's a little bit more serious. So, jury duty. Yeah, let's start with that one. So jury duty is a thing that that happened. It's basically been a concern ever since like school. When I was back in school, like at the 7th or so. And then it was like, oh, okay, what's in the mail? Oh, a jury summon. Lovely. And not only that, that jury summon was for near the end of the class. Basically, at the final exam. So yeah, I rescheduled it. And then I was like, okay, yeah, this isn't gonna be that bad. And then September rolls around, and it's all like, wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about like a somewhat petty thing. The 21st of September. I hate that song. Just shut up, I hate that song. Anyways, yeah. So the 6th rolls around, and it's all like, oh, okay. Now what? And then we just kind of like, And then the 16th rolls around, and that's basically the day where I was supposed to start. And I was supposed to start by calling this number and being all like, hey, bro, can I come in? And it's like, nah. And so I hung up. It's like, okay, cool. And then I was supposed to, then because that was a Friday, I had to wait a couple days. And then Monday, I call, and they're all like, nah, all right, I hung up. Tuesday, it will come out, nah, we don't need you. All right, then. And then Wednesday, before Wednesday, I was like, okay, friends that I meet up with like once a week, what do you guys want to do? Oh, okay, let's do something on Thursday. All right, cool. That is kind of the last day that I can be selected for it, so that's nice. Oh, it's like 5 p.m. right now. Okay, I might as well call them. Hi, am I supposed to join? Yeah, you're supposed to do it tomorrow at 7:30 in the fucking morning. And then my friends are all like, yeah, bye. So that was really cool. But yeah, one thing that's pretty obvious about me is that I'm not a morning person at all. I don't do AM. I don't do AM at all. I do PM all the time. And what I mean by that is that I am a night owl. I do not wake up early in the morning on purpose. I'm basically awake during the early morning, and then I sleep during the day. I'm a vampire basically, and this really sucked for just that reason alone. Not for the fact that I had to actually go to jury duty, but just because it was also at 7 in the morning. I don't wake up fucking 7. So anyways, I wake up at 6. I wake up at 6 and then I'm like, okay, get ready, get like my egg McMuffins or whatever. And then I go and then, well, you want to see exactly what I did for jury service throughout most of it? Okay, let me show you. And then multiply what I just did right there to like, I don't know, a couple hours. And then it's like, okay, let's actually go to the courtroom now. And it's like, oh, finally. It's only been like 2 hours. So I go there. We have to wait some more. And then, like, we're actually put in the courtroom. And they're like, okay, here's a number. And then it's all like, okay, I put the badge in, put my number in. And guess what number I got? Well, it's 21. It's funny because the Vine meme, but not just that, it's also because that's actually my age, so. I don't know, 2 layers of funny. So, yeah. Then we come across, then I meet the judge and all that, and it's all like, okay, here's basically what the court is. Now, I'm not supposed to tell you exactly what the court thingy is, because otherwise the judge would come in behind me and stab me in the throat. Like an assassin, of course. So, obviously, I'm not going to actually say anything about the actual case or anything. I'm just going to say everything that I did. So, yeah, basically, I was sitting there, and it's just like, okay, I want to kind of get out of here because, I have a YouTube channel run. I have other things I'd rather be doing than sitting in this freaking chair for another, 3 days. And so I was just all like, yeah, no. I basically tell him my spiel is 9 questions or whatever, and it's like, what's the last question? Why can't I actually be here? So basically, I say that I have a problem with oversharing. And I do think that is actually a legitimate problem I have, oversharing everything, and that's mainly because of, well, I mean, I'm telling you right now about my fucking jury service, so that should be reason enough, wouldn't it? That I overshare a lot of the time. And, not even that, if you look at my Twitter a lot of the time, it's kind of a minefield of just that kind of stuff, so, yeah. And that's kind of the thing, because, like I said, I had friends, and they ditched me, so that's really cool. But I really only meet up with them, once a week. We barely talk to each other online. And when we meet up in person, we're all like, okay, hi, how are you? And then we just don't really talk to each other for another week. So I don't really have anything really to say, especially to anyone else, since I'm kind of a recluse. So, yeah, I think I do have a problem with oversharing, honestly. So that's cool. I mean, when it came to the jury service stuff, I think I made, 3 different tweets. Not at the same time, of course, but still, oh, here's this tweet about jury service, here's this tweet about jury service, here's me getting accepted to jury service. And it's I'm a guy who sits in my room, plays video games, makes lackluster YouTube content. Why the hell do you think that I have a voice in this kind of scenario when I'm, not really the kind of person you're looking for? Now you're talking about someone cheating in an online video game or, getting scammed or something, then I'm your guy, definitely. I'm Ace Attorney. So, yeah. But yeah, basically I said my spiel, and honestly, I kind of felt like a douchebag. Especially because I said that I kind of had a bias against what was being presented. Again, I'm not going to try and say anything about the court case, but I did have a bias against it because I personally don't like it. I do think that they're responsible. So, yeah. And I said that, and the judge got kind of mad with me. And I was wondering after the fact if everyone else thought of me just kind of like a douchebag. But yeah, then comes the worst part. So after all that, and everyone gets all introduced or whatever to the judge, we basically are all like, all right, go out for lunch. And it's just like, how long is lunch? Oh, it's about like an hour 30. And you know what I did for my hour 30? Let me leave. So yeah, I had a lot of fun during lunch. Now, I couldn't actually get lunch because the cafeteria that they had was closed. And I didn't want to leave because A, I didn't have a car, and B, I didn't want to be searched again. So I just sat there. And then I sat there, and then 1:30 rolled around. It's like, oh, okay, now I can actually go back and continue sitting in the courtroom instead of sitting out here doing absolutely freaking nothing. But no, I had to continue sitting around a little bit more for like another 30 minutes. You want to know why? It's because the judge had like 2 cases going on. I was one of them. There was another one happening. And the police officer or law enforcement or whatever basically said, hey, we're kind of full at the moment, so we have a lot of court cases going on. So basically, don't get into any crime. That's what I'm saying here. Especially if I'm going to have to be on jury service. So yeah. Anyways, at 2 p.m., we then were able to go back into the courtroom, and the guys, the 2 attorneys basically were all like, talking about stuff. That's pretty much everything I gotta say about that. And finally, the judge was like, all right, here are the people who are leaving. 20, 19, 34, 21. And guess who was 21? And guess who decided that they could leave? Yay! That was really cool. I'm not going to say it was a waste of time per se, because it is technically a civil duty to go do that kind of stuff. And it is kind of important. I mean, if I was being incarcerated or whatever, I probably would also like that. And to be fair, I probably did. And of course, I don't know. I was going to say something again about the guilt thing, but whatever. Anyway, it was a lot of fun and was a waste of my time. Even though I just said that it wasn't a waste of my time. I'm definitely not contradictory. I don't know what we're talking about. Okay, so this next part is going to get a little creepy. So prepare yourself for that. I'm not meaning for this to be creepy, but it is. Alright, so basically, I don't have a lot of friends on Xbox. I just don't have a lot of friends in general, okay? You want me to admit that? Hell, they don't even, watch my YouTube channel or even, follow me on social media that well. They don't even really use social media, so, I don't know what I'm doing here, honestly. I don't know why I'm here, I don't know why I'm doing this. Good question. So, yeah. Basically, and on Xbox, I really only befriend people if I need help with, an achievement or whatever, mainly an online one. Whereas, this guy, basically... There's this one guy who I asked for, Minecraft dungeon help. He helped me with that. I gave him... I played with him a little bit. He helped me a little bit, trying to get from the early Apocalypse Plus levels to, Apocalypse 25, and he told me about a really important glitch that allowed me to basically abuse the tower to hell. And that was really nice of him, and I actually said thank you after I got all his achievements. And then he was basically bragging about, he basically wanted Borderlands, so that was really cool, even though I didn't know this guy, so that's really cool. That wasn't the creepy part, by the way. I'm just giving you an example of the people I actually do deal with. And there was also this other guy who basically I was asking help for Minecraft achievements. And this guy was like, oh, okay, I could give you some diamonds to do, the multiplayer diamond achievement. And then it's all like, okay, but I actually can't. I actually can't do that because my server is, not really working. And, of course, I asked my actual friends first. And then after that, he just kind of started joining me and following me and all that, and so I was like, okay, I might as well just follow him back, I guess. So I don't really have a whole lot of, actual friends on Xbox. So, yeah. And, I'm not going to mention this guy's name. The person I'm going to be talking about. Because, honestly, again, this is where shit gets weird. So, basically, I was playing Bloons 5, and basically this guy, I think either messaged me or I messaged him about wanting to play, to try and get the co-op, like, gold medals. Alright, cool. So we do that, and it's just all like, we played, like, 1 or 2 maps, and then we left. Alright, that was pretty, wasn't that much of a thing. That was it, right? No, of course not. This isn't recent, by the way. This was, like, I want to say a couple months ago or something like that. Or at least this exchange right here. And after that, we, like, played another time or something, I don't know. But the most recent time is the one I want to talk about. So, I want to say about a week ago, I basically was all like, hey, he basically messaged me, hey, I want to play Bloons with you. It's like, okay, I might as well. And we played, like, an impoppable map for some reason. I don't know why, but basically I was trying to, like, help him, coach him through the game and all that. And he was basically all like, why can't I get the, like, Steely achievement? Which is like, oh, you have to pop 10 trillion metal balloons. You have to do that, and you have to pop a bunch of metal balloons. Alright, cool. What am I trying to say? Yeah, I'm supposed to pop a bunch of metal balloons, and basically I tried to help him. He's like, oh, okay, you're supposed to go into the wizard area, and he's like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. And he has, like, way higher stats than me, which is really weird that he can't really, that he hasn't gotten that achievement yet, because I think at this point I've gotten it naturally, and didn't need the Wizard Lord exploit in order to actually do that, so that's cool. But yeah, basically, during the match, he was sending, like, voice clips over because, like, oh, okay. He was sending voice clips over to be all like, oh, I don't really want to type, I'm just going to send those, like, 15-second voice clips. It's like, okay, cool. And then, like, the first voice clip comes, and he's, sounds rather young. And then, he mentioned to me, of course I'm not going to play or show anything about him, but basically he said that he was in middle school and that he was depressed and that he doesn't have any real life friends, and yeah. Can you tell how creeped out I was? I mean, just from the first part alone I was creeped out. I was like, oh, okay, so we have like a kid doing this, okay. And then after he started mentioning that kind of stuff about how he was depressed and didn't have, like, a real friends, and it's, like, in middle school and all that, it's like, And then basically he's all like, you're, like, my only real friend, and I like ya. Now, again, I wasn't trying to provoke him to say any of those things. I was just trying to help him with the video game. And, let's just say I was a little creeped out. And, I don't think he was doing it maliciously or anything until today, kinda, because I got that one, special package when it came to Xbox, Game Pass, where it was like 1 month for, buy 3 months of Game Pass for $1. That was something like that. And that was a really good deal, I must say. That was how I was able to do the Peppa Pig video. That's how I was able to do those 2 shitty Paw Patrol games. That's how I was able to do the Race with Ryan video. So yeah, pretty good bundle, I must say. Especially because, what, that'd be like, what? Well, like, all those games are like $40. Like, that'd be like what, $160? Fuck that shit. I'm not buying those games for $160. Especially if you played the Paw Patrol movie game. Holy shit. But yeah. Anyways, I mentioned that because my subscription's gonna end in October, and basically, today, he was saying, hey, are you gonna renew your pass subscription? And I was like, And not only that, he's also started posting, messages from an alt account, and he's basically all like, it'd be nice if you could actually renew that, and be my friend, and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, you're trying to be a little manipulative, ain't ya? Being all like, look, I ain't got no friends, I'm depressed, I don't really care about video games all that much, but, like, me and you, we have a real connection, and I want you to renew your Xbox subscription just so we can hang out a little more and play some games. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking creeped out at that point. And of course, I mean, and if he's actually watching this video, I'm not trying to, like, shoot him down or anything. And I don't think this is, like, some older guy or whatever. Or, like, I don't know, some kind of, like, predator or something. What I'm trying to say is that very creeped out. And of course, if he actually is watching this video, I'm not saying this to try and hurt you. I'm not saying this to try and be a douche or anything. I'm just saying that mainly because it's not like I'm not interested or anything. It's just that, I mean, after, like, just, one Bloons game? After, like, how many months? And then he's all like, you're one of my friends, man. You're one of my only friends. And do I kind of agree with that? Do I agree with that? What the fuck? No. Do I believe that notion? Kind of, I guess. And, but here's the difference. I'm a 21 recluse. Oh, level 21. No, I'm a 21-year-old recluse, and you're in middle school. Go and be with your friends. And be with the kids in your class or whatever. Don't be here. Don't try and befriend me. And I get it. And I think he's more so like he wants to have someone that's like 21 and like, oh, he's an adult. He's really cool and all that. And it's just like, again, I don't know. I don't know about pursuing a relationship with this guy, but let's just say I'm creeped out. And that's the weird part, is that I'm the one who's creeped out and not the, like, middle schooler. So, yeah, I am going to try and start not interacting with him. My voice is basically shot at this point, but I still have one thing I want to talk about. And the thing that basically ruined 1 week of mine. So, around the 6th of September, my dog started having some pretty bad diarrhea issues. And, like, you know, she shat all over the hallway, and it was carpeted. That was really fun to try and clean up, I must say. But, it kept happening. And basically the next night, there's some more shit. So then my brother basically had her downstairs and had to watch her, and she shat there too, and we were just like, what the hell is wrong with this dog? And I've already made a September update video where I was downstairs watching her. And one day we actually did take her to the vet, or at least a better vet, emergency care. And they said that she had kidney failure. So that's good. That's just great. Thankfully, it wasn't like a cancer or anything, but the doctor did say it was kind of severe. The good news is that currently she's doing well. She's been recovering. Things have been going well for her. And knowing that, and knowing my jury service and all that, that didn't really help at all. And in fact, I was watching her so intensely, I stayed up all night just to watch her, see if she had any running shits she had to do, that I couldn't get a video out, like the middle of the month. That's why I did the Nintendo Direct React, because, well, I mean, I would have watched it anyways. But yeah, that's the reason onto why that video was there and not really anywhere else. So yeah, we really do think that she has gotten a little bit better. It's still kind of up in the air, but I'm pretty sure she's going to survive it. Though she is getting to the end of her life expectancy, so yeah, that's been a scare this month. And not just that, she's also kind of starting to have problems with her teeth again, so might have to ship her off to Mexico again. And I say that again because we already had her pull teeth before, so yeah. I'm pretty sure she's okay. But, can't ever be sure, can you? So, yeah, that's basically all I really wanted to say. Thank you for watching to the very end. I know this video was incredibly long, and let's just say, this probably wouldn't have worked as an intro to a video where I just show a bunch of random shit. Let's just say having 35 minutes worth of bullshit and then getting into a 13-minute long compilation. Yeah. So yeah, I guess one last thing I want to talk about is the death percents. Is that The Witcher 3 death percent. That was a video that was originally not called that and done that, but it's done better thanks to me calling it a death percent. I've done the Deltarune death percent. I don't know. I think it's an interesting concept. Let me know if you want to see more of that. Let me know just other stuff, what you think about this video, what you thought about other videos of mine. I don't know. Just something, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, I do have more death percents going on just in this month alone. So, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Thank you for watching again to the very end. Subscribe if you want, like the video, comment, whatever. So, yeah. Bye.